folks, how's it going? It's Erica here and it's nice to have you back on my YouTube channel. How do you find my new hairstyle? Is it a good idea to take a break from trading? We will go over the importance of breaks in your work and business, any business. And sure thing, I will show you how you can make a profit from trading binary options. I will do my best to tell you everything in detail. Watch this video up to the end and you will find loads of interesting stuff. In the description below this video, you will find a link to my Telegram channel, where you can ask me any questions you have. There's also a link to my Telegram channel there, where I share my daily trading signals. I also run weekly marathons to increase your capital from $500 to $30,000, and this happens every week, so make sure you join the marathon. And there's more to that. If you text me on Telegram, you will get a link to PocketOption registration, which will give you a 50% bonus to your deposit. And that's for free. And now we're switching to PocketOption and let's go trading. Today we're trading the Euro-Canadian dollar currency pair. I'm using two indicators to find entry points to trades, the Williams percent range and Arun, which help me in technical analysis. We can start trading. I already see the signal, now opening up trade for 1 minute with $350 in. At this moment, the Williams line bounced off the overbought zone between the levels of 0 and -20 and began to grow, which was a signal of a possible price increase. Now, let's watch the trade and we can move on to our conversation. So, will the trader's skill be lost if they take a break from trading? Let's figure out how to work properly, how taking breaks can be useful, and how often can you take a break. The more you work, the better, isn't it? Being busy is certainly common. Imagine a trader who studies upcoming news and fundamental analysis for today at breakfast, then trades until lunch, watches a trading video or reads books on psychology during lunch. Let's take a break for a while. The trade was completed and we earned $322. Moving on. If a person is overloaded for a long time, his creativity is devastated and he's worn out like a robot. He's not able to come up with a single new idea and only performs routine functions, because we are not robots. The behavior model described above is effective for a computer but not for a human being. We have other algorithms. If you think that working hard and being very effective in the end will lead you to success, I've got bad news for you. Let's go back to trading and open the next down trade for 1 minute with $350 in. This time, the Williams line, being in the maximum position in the overbought zone, moved down. At the same time, the price began to decline. Such a combination of data from the Williams indicator and the price movement gives a signal about a possible continuation of the decline in price. And now we will continue our topic. So, in order for cool ideas to pop up, you need a lot of free time. Or, to be more precise, the time when you're not busy with your main activity. Probably everyone is familiar with this following situation, when after a busy working day you try to solve a problem but nothing can be solved. In the end, you give up on it and go to bed. And the next day, when you get back to this problem again, it is easily solved. And now we see the completion of the trade and another $322 of profit. Moving on. A simple solution to complex problems, do you think it's a coincidence? No. This is the work of the so-called passive mode of the brain. It is this what allows us to solve complex problems and come up with great ideas. The fact is that when we are free, we do something that does not require attention. For example, we commute or wash dishes, brush our teeth, walk down the street. Our brain goes into a passive mode of operation and processes the available information on the issues that concern us, but we don't even know about that. I suggest we continue trading and open a new down trade for 1 minute with $350 in. Here I noticed that the Williams line went down again, thereby giving a signal of a possible price decline. Why lose the opportunity to make a profit? Now, again, we can just watch and learn the things at the same time. We all know the feeling that idea came from out of nowhere when we were taking a shower or walking in the park. Richard Beck even called these phenomena fairy show and fairy walks. In fact, there are no fairies, and the ideas that come to us during an activity that does not require active attention are the result of our brain functions. And this is not a miracle at all, but a feature of our brain that it is a sin not to use. But how to activate this secret weapon of our brain, we will find out in a second. And now our balance has increased by another $322. Awesome! So to activate it, first you need to get the necessary amount of information on the issue. Otherwise your brain will just have nothing to work with. Don't worry about anything. You don't have to rush to work meetings. So you should do it in your free time, ideally a day off. Engage in some routine activity, don't think about the problem at all. And then the information will be digested and analyzed, or some ideas will come up. To resume trading, we will open another down trade for 1 minute with $350 in. Here I noticed that the price has been trying to decline for several minutes in a row, and I believe that this decline will continue. Moreover, the Williams line, despite some price growth, is not growing, but it is in a horizontal position, which also indicates a possible price decline. Now let's get back to the conversation. The idea that I described is certainly not perfect. It does not always work by the asking. But it works, and yes, to activate it more often, you need a lot of free time. This is how our brain works, whether you like it or not. Yes, by the way, there are studies that prove the regular meditations help to facilitate our mental processes. And now we look at the chart. The price is rising after a decline, and I made a $322 profit. An emotional end of the trade. So, how to rest properly and how often can you take a break? The best way to relax is something involving a physical or mental activity with deep emotion in the process. For example, climbing or drawing. The task is to completely disconnect and not think about the routine, work, trading, etc. Of course, if you're too tired, sleep, watch TV shows, play video games for a better mental health. Let's switch to trading and open another down trade for 1 minute with $350 in. I noticed that despite the active price growth, the Williams line took a horizontal position and even tried to decline, thereby giving me an excellent signal about a possible price decline. Of course, after such growth, it doesn't seem 100% accurate, but we'll see. We continue our story. I will not tell you about taking care of your fitness here. Everyone already knows that it is vital. As for taking breaks, in general, scientists agree that it should be ideally about 1 week every 3 months. Hard work or studies without days off and vacations will only lead to health problems. You won't earn all the money in the world anyway. And so our trade is successful again, and $322 was added to my pocket. This concludes the trading session, and let's go and have a look at the results. Today, I was able to make $1,610 with 5 successful trades, and to my way of thinking, that's a nice result. Trading with minimal risk was a good idea, and the profit on the contrary was maximum. To recap on what's been said in this video, I would like to note that not everyone can apply these recommendations. That is, if this information made you at least think about how important breaks in work and trading are, then it was worth it. Personally, I have long believed that being constantly busy with something is cool and healthy. Sometimes I even felt guilty during weekends or vacations when I was not doing things that related to work. But it turned out there is nothing to feel guilty about. Productivity is simply impossible without breaks and having rest. Remember, market is still here tomorrow. And if you feel like taking a break from trading for a day, a week, or a month, go ahead. Nothing bad will happen, on the contrary. To this time, you will probably come up with new ideas on how to improve your trading strategies. I do hope the information you got today will help you make money on binary options. And at the end of the day, it's only practice that can teach you to understand the market. And before I say goodbye, I want to say a big thank you to you, dear friends, for being with me all through this video. I do appreciate it when you like my videos and leave comments. I read through all of them. I see a real return on what I do and what I share. Besides, if you found this video helpful at any point, why not give a reaction, a comment or a like for the YouTube algorithm, or even a share. This is my reward and a sign for me that I should continue creating cool content. That's about all for today. Good luck in the market, take care folks, and see you soon in the next video.